Hey, how's it going today? It's me, Captain Energy. Today we're looking at the Yamaha CS6x. I'm going to talk about the arpeggiator that's built into this. This unit has 128 different arpeggios, and they can be used in different ways. They have a, when you look at them, they have a prefix to them that tell you what they're for. All right. Without wasting too much time, we're just going to talk about this real quick. It's pretty cool what they've got going on here. If I go ahead and I've got this basic sound, right? If I turn on the arpeggiator, whatever arpeggiator that's there and saved with it when it was created is what plays. If I want to change that arpeggiator, all I've got to do is press edit, and then I press this shift button right here, and this left knob says page. We're going to move it till it says the arrow is next to ARP right here. Now we go right over here, and there is, it says doves is the type. That's what the arpeggiator is right now. Here we have the basically we have some other things we can change. Here we have the change your page. Here we go. Here's our type right here. Tempo, switch on and hold. If you have the hold turned on, you'll see the light turns on over here also. And what that does is it will look ma no hands. It'll play the arpeggiator non-stop until you either press stop, hold, release the hold, or change chords. So if I go over and I go, okay, the gate right here is the, I'll do one more time with the on for that so you can hear it. If I turn the gate down, the sound gets kind of truncated, the wave itself. This lets it play through more. So it's a gate. You can control all the knobs over here. You can play with your cutoff or whatever if you want to. That goes for effects, attack, decay, release, all that. So that's the basics of the arpeggiator. Turn it on here. Here's the hold. Hold down shift, turn this knob, press edit, hold down shift, turn this knob here to go to arpeggiator, and you can choose right here, hold shift and turn this knob, the data knob, and it will bring this arrow over to the left of the type. Here I can change the type, okay? So say, let's turn this one on. Say I don't want this arpeggiator. I can change this to one of 128 different types here. All right. Now there are types like these with SQ. It's actually a suffix, it's not a prefix, but I was saying prefix earlier, but it's a suffix, where they have a type, and you can see the SQ means it's a sequence. Okay, if I go ahead and go up further, you'll start to see, now the first batch are all kind of like chord, up, down. They're your basic arpeggiators. And if we keep going, you'll start to see ones like this one, Techno A, which is more of a pattern you might use with something that has that type of sound. Not the best sound for techno, but okay, so we got other ones here. These are phrases, PH. Clean guitar. Which is kind of nice. Some more clean guitar. More phrases. Let's go ahead further. There are so many of these in here. 128 is, I mean, I thought it was a lot until I got a montage. The montage has a ridiculous number, but this is just to give an idea though. And then we get up to DR, which are drums. Now, when you play these with a regular sound, they sound like trash. not necessarily the other way around with drums. You can mess with the other patterns with drums and sometimes get some good results. But these just don't sound very good because they're trying to play something on drums. It just doesn't make any sense harmonically here. So now to get that to work and sound right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a drum sound. Okay, there we go. And now I'm in an 808 type kit. This thing has got some pretty cool drum kits. I'm just side note there for you. Now if I go over here and go back to, I'm going to hit edit again because I need to get back into Arpeggiators. I jumped out by change the voice. So we're in Arpeggiator, and you'll see that this has already the house pattern on it. So if I press on, basically a loop. And this one actually has the sync off turned on already. Now what this does is with hold on, it stays on, like I said. With hold off, it starts the pattern over and over again. So if I go, see what I'm saying? Like a sample, as though I'm triggering one sample. But if I hit sync off, what it is once I trigger it, it will start. But now if I take my finger off, it keeps playing, but you don't hear it. It's like you're turning the volume off, like you're cutting the volume off. And the cool part there is that you can kind of use that to kind of, customize these a little bit. The CS6X, one thing about the CS6X that was not true on the CS1X is that the MIDI transmits these patterns. So they do come out, if you have something receiving the MIDI, you can use it to play these patterns on another device, which is kind of nice. Now, let's see here. We're going to go over and I'm going to put this back to on. Okay, because I'm just going to leave it on. Or actually, let's put it on off so I can trigger it. I like it better that way. Personally, I'm not. The other way is interesting, but it's not really my jam. All right, so here's house. We've got a ton of different drum type, patterns here. Some of these are. A lot of these are like this, where it just plays. Okay, no matter what you do. But then when you get up to some of these, it lets you add other elements. See what I'm saying? Like the basic ones don't, the low number ones don't let you really customize them much. But when you get to the higher numbers, you can, here's house 4. So you can it just follows the pattern, but it's a great way to come up with some interesting beats. And since it spits out the MIDI, you can use that in something else, like I said. The other thing, let's see, we'll go a little further here with the different types. When you get to the end here are these ones that are the CLs. These are meant for clips. They can be used with drums or whatever, but they're meant to be used with audio clips, I believe. But you can mess with them and do whatever you want with them. They're there. So, I mean, why not play around with them, see if there's anything you find useful there. And that is basically how you use the arpeggiators and what you can do with them. There's quite a bit that you can do with them. Unfortunately, you can't make your own full arpeggiators. I mean, technically you can't. I mean, arpeggiators, an arpeggio is just, a bunch of notes being played. So you can make any loop you want and call it an arpeggio or arpeggiator. But there's no way to add your arpeggios to this system, unfortunately. It'd be cool if you could, but I really haven't seen a lot of systems that allow you to actually do a lot with that. So you get to the higher end, very modern systems. Back in the day, this was what was built in. It was cool to have it, and that was enough, Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you liked this video and if it was helpful to you in any way or answered any questions for you. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. And I hope you have a great day. Take care for now. Bye.